Glory Days. They're off and racing now from the 1,000 metres. Glory Days okay from the inside alley. With it, Suggest a Lot. They're going to be the first two out. They're followed through pretty smartly by the Pins Gelding, who's caught a little deep but improving rapidly here at the 800 metres. Back and behind then is Bloomsbury. Alongside of it, Hillbilly. The next is Venerate, and 2 or 3 lengths away to Bear With, who can see them all. Over they come now. The approach to the 600 metre marker in Glory Days. The local led the way. Outside of it, Pins. A break of 2 then to Bloomsbury, followed back then by Suggest a Lot. Going around them then as they about to enter the straight was Hillbilly. Then came Venerate, and alongside of it now all but is Bear With. They're swinging really wide now. Entering the straight in the centre, Glory Days, and Pins on the outside. They go head to head. Further out then was Hillbilly, very much on the outside. Back and behind them running on then was Bloomsbury, under a bit of pressure to make further ground. Bear With coming a bit late, but the leader here is galloping away now, nice and strong towards the line, and second as they hit the line. First home though, Jonathan Parks and Glory Days. It's indeed a glory day for Bill Thurlow. That's 3 winners. Hillbilly ran second. I think Bloomsbury might have been third, followed by the Pins. Then came Bear With, Venerate, and Suggest a Lot dropped away. And they are. They're off and racing from the 1200. Teddy Wonder from the inside okay, and Wapiti began strongly as well. Looking to push on early as they settle and run was Royal Diamond. So they're the first 3 running their way down through the back straight. They're followed by our Seam in the black and silver colours. The next on the inside then was, as they worked their way down, Stage Diving's got back to be last. Alongside of it, Get Schroeder, and also Alamosa is back there as well. So this field continues its gallop down. Rock to Cam is about midfield. 1 of 3 of Kevin Myers in this. The leader though is Teddy Wonder. It gets away, opens up by about a good 2 lengths here. In second is Wapiti, followed by Royal Diamond running third. The next then is the Showcasing Filly, has got through to be midfield. They're followed by our Seam under pressure. Get Schroeder going around them. They're followed through then by Alamosa. Rock to Cam is back there as well. And also as they swing and go towards the top here, further back in the field then was the Rock to Cam. So they enter the straight. They've got about 250 to go. Excuse me, Wapiti made the front. After it is Teddy Wonder, who's been the early leader. Royal Diamond is there. Get Schroeder's letting down as well. Further back then to Showcasing. Wapiti's in charge, but Get Schroeder's going to get it. Get Schroeder on the outside of Wapiti. They go head to head, but Get Schroeder's too strong. Beats Wapiti. Third at the line, Royal Diamond, followed by Alamosa. Rock to Cam in that group, followed by Arseem, Teddy Wonder. Showcasing alongside, and Stage Diving was probably last. They're all set. And from the 1200, they're released, and Racing Lama Noi got back in the early part now. Vencedora is the first one to show out here for Hayden Tinsley. Yamata Nadashiko into second, followed by Sol Safay at the 1,000 metres, getting up to be second equal. El Pescado's just in behind. They're followed through by Katie and Marie, and over on the outside of that duo was Lama Noi. Through the back straight they range and approach the 800 metres mark now, and Vencedora on top. A length and a quarter now to Yamato Nadashiko. Over on the outside looking to improve is Sol Safay, and they're followed by Katie and Marie. Outside of that is Lama Noi, and a length back then to El Pescado. They've gone by the 600 metre marker, and it's Vencedora in charge. Sol Safay getting very close. So too Lama Noi. Just in behind them, Yamato Nadashiko. Katie and Marie's ranging around them as well, and back then to El Pescado, who was last but taking perhaps an inner way home. Might have actually just about got to the front, El Pescado. Sol Safay's in the centre. El Pescado takes charge from Sol Safay. They're followed by Lama Noi and Katie and Marie. Yamato Nadashiko back and behind them with Vencedora. El Pescado found the front now and is going to be very hard to top off here, and gallops away. El Pescado, big win, second. It's very tight, and it was either the fast finishing Yamato Nadashiko or Sol Safay. Very close that. Then came Lama Noi, Katie and Marie, and Vencedora. She was last. There they go. They're off from the 1,600 metres in pentathlon. will lead them out of the machine. Going with it, or trying to go with it then, was Sunny Ben. Just getting alongside now was the stablemate of Sunny Ben, Hey Mr. Fox. He might want the front. They're followed through by Munga Tutu. A break of a length and a half away now to Decoy, and followed through by Cavalry, who's gone past it. So Cavalry, then Decoy. And a Sea Cruiser, the last of all. No real speed on as they enter the back straight. And taking charge here is Hey Mr. Fox with a corded cap, leading from its stable buddy Sunny Ben. 1,200 metres to go. Next on the inside then is Pentathlon, who was placed in the Moonee Valley Cup and also a Wellington Cup, this very good performer Pentathlon. The next then is Cavalry with the white cap, Jonathan Parks, who's had a field day here today, some 3 winners. Back and behind then comes Decoy, and the last of all is Sea Cruiser for Lisa Allpress on board there. Into the back straight they range, and they've got about 850 metres left to travel. No change in front here. Hey Mr. Fox carts them along. Sunny Ben running second. Third on the inside is Pentathlon. One going around them on the outside would be Munga Tutu to vie for the second placing now. On the improve then was Decoy. They're followed by Sea Cruiser, and dropping out now as they work their way across the top, it was in fact Decoy who's gone back to be last. So here's the leader now. Cavalry 3 wide. Just in charge of the 400 metres. Through on the inside, Pentathlon's going a race and a half. Not far off them, Swinging and Go. They're followed through then by Sunny Ben, and Hey Mr. Fox and Sea Cruiser taken right to the outside. Is a charge here for the lead. Sea Cruiser over on the inside, Pentathlon. Back and behind them then was Hey Mr. Fox and Sunny Ben, Munga Tutu. The leader, Sea Cruiser, on the outside for Lisa Allpress. Gets the push button here. Sea Cruiser starts to cruise away and does it well. Sea Cruiser beating Pentathlon, a huge race for the stayer, about 5 lengths away then. The next was Decoy, came home again, followed across by, would have been Sunny Ben, Munga Tutu. Then came, as they went over the line, Cavalry, and last of all, as they've crossed, is Hey Mr. Fox.